welcome. So I thought I'd play another live chess game and hit record and see what happens. And let's do some soft jazz while doing so. So I'm gonna try to draw out my ideas on the board a little more and run my big fat mouth a little less. So I'll just start with this in the beginning. It's a battle royale to try to control the center. And that's what and try to develop your minor pieces, which is your knights and your bishops, followed by your rooks. And so I'll still talk a little bit, but I'm gonna try to just chill and enjoy the music. Hopefully my audience can too. And I'll do I will say this, I'll do a review as well at the end of this game. I'll do a review. I like to attack the queen from there, but I just wasn't feeling it. It's not happening there around that F6 square. I feel like my opponent has the stronger opening than I do. I just feel like my pieces are just blocked in too much. I don't know. Let's see what the review says. I've had luck before in games where I make material sacrifice. I'm curious to see. I'm so tempted to take with the knight, even though I'll be down a minor piece. I've seen people really struggle with that because it throws them off their game, literally, pun intended. How do I know? Because I've had it happen to me enough. That's how you learn. I'm trying to play conservative, and maybe I'm being too conservative. I don't know. I'm anxious to see what the review states about some of these moves. Mine and my opponents. If that knight gets taken, then I'll have double stacked pawns, and my king will be exposed. Trying to get, because I got the rook lined up with my opponent's king, so I'm trying to use that to my advantage. Chess is all about figuring out these ideas and figuring out what your opponent's up to. What's their future ideas? Just like this rook underneath my opponent's king. Yeah, they see that, but it's a future idea because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I know that that gives me an advantage. So, hoping something will work out in the future. I know hope is a terrible tactic in chess, but I'm still looking at this sacrifice. There's a lot happening right there. I don't know. I played one live game one time where I was drawing everything out on the board and talking, and it was a game that I was publishing. And I swear to Jezebel, Like I was giving, they must have been watching me on a separate computer or something, because like they saw absolutely everything that I was up to. Because you can watch other people play live, and so I wonder if that's what they were doing. I don't know. Either that or I was just playing that crappy, which could be. But I've wondered that before when I'm drawing out everything. I'm just like, oh yeah, I see a beautiful fork, and I draw it out, and then, suddenly, I don't know. Anyway. This is going to be move 16, and I just feel like I haven't got anything going. This G5 squares, I feel like it's really coming down to a battle of controlling that G5 square. I don't know. It takes a lot of time to get my knight there. A lot of tempo time. But I don't know, the queen side of the board's pretty much locked down, so I'm trying to shift resources to the king side, excuse me. That F file is semi-open, and my opponent owns it with a major piece, so this is not good for me. Kind of why I dislike this, but try to attack that rook. I'm just keeping in my mind that if that bishop takes that, you know, it's a, I could put the king into check, but I seriously doubt my opponent just allows that to happen. Gotta think of ideas that's more clever than that. I feel like this game could go either way, really. I'll be curious to see the review, but I don't feel like either one of us has any strong advantage over the other. I am down on time as far as clock time, but it's a 15-10 game, so that's okay. Get 10-second increments every time I make a move, so does my opponent. When they move, that is. So here I think I'd rather get rid of the bishop. The bishop's a long-range officer. And I've got my dark squared bishop, so I don't know that I want a dark squared bishop hanging around in the end game. So because my knight's being attacked without a defender, so I know the check by itself, the bishop check, doesn't do anything, but the king is right behind it because my pieces are working together. My pieces are lined up and working together. And I say that in so many of my videos, that one piece by itself, even the queen, can't do much. It takes pieces working together, and so that's what you want to achieve when you're thinking about your strategy, your tactics, all that. Your strategy is your long-term plan. That's how I think of it. Your tactics are what you go through to get you there. Even if my opponent pushes down the G pawn, I'm still going to do that check because it's backed up by the queen. Gets those pieces out there, get them active. And the queen's being attacked, but I'm afraid they're gonna, once I move my queen, they're gonna attack my rook straight away. That's just one piece. And it's like I was just saying, it's down here by itself, so it won't be able to do a whole lot until another piece goes down there to help it. This is a battle royale around that G5 square. That G5 square, I think, is the key, and my opponent knows it. And I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put my, here's the, it's going to be check. And then, so I'll make sure I got my plan going. My opponent has the knight and the queen guarding that G5 and a pawn. But that pawn's not going to be there here in a hot minute. Just want to think this through and make sure. So there's check. And that knight is undefended, by the way. So see if there's any kind of threat with the queen I can do or anything. Threat on the queen, but I think I'm just going to take the knight because then I can swing over to the G file and put my opponent back in check if I need to. And it frees my queen up now, so actually my pieces will work together very well. I think this is going to be it. I think I can get this put together here. I'm not saying it's a slam dunk, but okay. So my opponent resigns. I had some heavy artillery there and the king was exposed, and so they resigned. So let's check out the review. So let's look at the numbers here. I'll actually step through the game and see where I can find some learning opportunities for myself. I had a hard time getting something going on this game. Couldn't get anything going. I see I made a lot of mistakes right there. This opening. Okay, so the computer liked the idea of taking that pawn, and I thought about it, but I was too nervous about it to do it. Maybe a little too conservative. Yeah, I did have some opportunities there, but I didn't completely see it, so I didn't go for it. I didn't completely see it. Yeah, I should have moved my knight up. That would have also attacked. Okay. Yeah, and there's where, yeah, they now it's me. I'm completely winning, and so okay. That was it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.